Greetings, my name is Drew Stevenson. I'm the founder of Cosmo Lacrosse and also Learn to Move, a strength and conditioning company I started when my family and I relocated to northern Colorado Springs in the greater Monument area, just in my home studio here that I work with clients on an individual basis. Real quickly, this is specifically for our parents of our student athletes that will be participating in our Cosmo/Learn to Move Summer of Speed and Strength on Mondays and Wednesdays down at Barefoot Park near the corner of Roller Coaster and Northgate, just west of Route 83. Real quick, I'm going to talk about some needs, a little bit about me, and then just kind of some quick expectations. So real first, I've been a strength and conditioning coach certified through the National Strength and Conditioning Association, the NSCA, for nearly 15 years now. Back in 2005, I got into training and basically been on my own since, working full-time as a strength coach as well as a lacrosse coach too. So I've worked with all sorts of athletes. I've worked for weekend warriors, moms and dads too. So my biggest focus here is on long-term athletic development, and before even performance, I think about injury prevention. I've seen too many young people, as young as 10 or 10 years old or so, and obviously all up through the professional lacrosse players I've trained in the past when I was in Chicago. They just have overuse injuries. So that's one of our first focuses, is just balancing out the body and having the kids learn how to move through full ranges of motion about their joints. Specifically, we focus mainly on hips and the shoulder and scapular areas. If you're fit and balanced in there, pretty much guaranteed to have a pretty well balanced body. You're going to be in good shape if you take care of those two main areas, because everything else moves via those two epicenters of our speed and strength. So hips and shoulders and the shoulder girdle, shoulder blades is going to be one of our big focuses. So real quickly, what the athletes need to bring to our conditioning programming on Mondays and Wednesdays. First and foremost, we're going to be out on a natural grass surface. Typically when I work with clients here in my studio, we go barefoot in socks, that type of thing. We do a lot of that, not exclusively, but almost exclusively. But for us out in the field, I want our players to wear good shoes. So real quickly, these kind of flimsy running shoes, a pair of mine, I just wear casually. I don't run in them. These are out the window. We want nothing to do with these types of things. What we want is good cross trainers, or even better yet, my preferred shoe for this type of program is a good cleat. Soccer, football, and obviously lacrosse type of thing. So this is a good cross trainer type shoe. It's like a hiking shoe, but it's got a good firm base, good stability. But yet, even better yet, here's my son's cleat. Good cleat for any sport, and on a natural grass surface, this is where it's going to be, because we get maybe some wet afternoons once in a while. We might be going through some thick grass. Ideally, our athletes will be wearing good cleats, low top, mid, or high top, whatever is comfortable, whatever they have currently they're using in, like I said, whatever sport they're playing, soccer, football, lacrosse, you name it. So, and obviously a basketball type high top will work, but again, just for slippery and a little bit of wet turf, this is going to be your best bet. Okay. The next thing they need to bring, outside of just being dressed athletically, ready to compete, there's no lacrosse equipment or any sport equipment needed whatsoever. So just a good pair of shoes, as I just mentioned. And then what we'd like you to do is get yourself, tell the kids to get their backpack back out, okay? What we're gonna do here is, this is a backpack my wife and I use for, outings for the family on hikes and things like that. What I want you to do is pack it with, maybe 5 to 10 pounds. I say generally about 10% of your child's body weight. Put some books in there, maybe wrap a blanket or towel around it and shove it in the backpack, and bring this thing, as we're gonna be using this for a variety of different things. So whether there's a backpack with just the 2 straps for the shoulders, maybe even a couple of overhead type of handles like this, that would work. Whatever works. They got a school backpack left over from the year that's still operational. Maybe they're gonna get a new one in the fall, and this is kind of beat up. Get the beat up one, because we'll be using it. So just wrap some books in it, maybe some light weights, whatever it is you have. Doesn't have to be heavy. Don't want it to be hard enough that would hurt somebody should they drop it on their toe or anything like that. But just get maybe like 5 to 10 pounds in there. Like I said, somewhere in the neighborhood of around 10% of your young person's body weight, as we'll be using this for a variety of things. So that's really it. Like I said, we're gonna be focusing on a majority of body weight movement. We build strength before we can develop speed, but we'll be working on both, or basically from day one. And that's really it. And so to give you guys an idea, my son's going to be hopefully out there every day with us doing the same speed and strength that I'm going to be putting your children through. And so, safety first is my priority. And obviously, it's close to home when I have my own child involved in it. And we're going to go back and have some fun. We're going to have some fun races, some games. We're going to be involved in doing it. But it's all about getting stronger, getting maybe in some cases healthier or maintaining great health. And we're looking forward to working with your sons and daughters. So if you guys have any questions, you can reach me via the email and phone number that's going to be in this link from our email. And otherwise, you can find our information on learntomove.com. That's LRN, the number 2, move, MOVE.com. And we look forward to seeing everybody starting on Monday. Take care.